Hi, I'm Mike Hodgins, longtime resident of Shawville, Quebec. I pretty well lived in Shawville all my life, except for a short time going to school and working in Ottawa for 7 or 8 years. And I moved back to Shawville to work at the hospital here, and that's where my workplace accident happened. It happened almost 14 years coming this October. I was using a drain opener to clear out a blocked drain, and it was alkaline-based chemical. I did not know, or no one told me, that there was a 15-minute time delay fuse on it, and it blew out of the floor drain and it sprayed across my face, blew a hole in the ceiling, and of course when it hit my face, of course I got in my eyes. I lost all my vision completely at the time of the accident. I'm in a white world, not a dark world. Everything's white to me. I have no focus. I can see some shades of colors, but it's just like someone threw a white blanket over my face. So I start training with my cane by La Resource in Gatineau. It was very difficult. You're always concentrating, you never enjoy your walk. And it was, difficult on everyone in my family also, just because of the stress and anxiety I felt up. It was, not just myself, it was a hard time to deal with my blindness, but the family too. It was hard on us all. One day we're over in Renfrew, and my wife Mary and I were walking on Main Street of Renfrew, and we seen a gentleman having a guide dog. He said, take the harness off your wife and put it on the dog. That was his joke, that's his saying. And so we found out more information about it, of course. 7 years ago now, I went down to the facility in Manotick, and I got my first dog, which is the golden retriever here, Nellie. I had Nellie for 7 years. The time was coming that she's going to retire May 31st of this year. At 11 years old, they retire no matter what. If they're, doing well and great health, that's the retirement age on their birthday. I put in my request for a new dog, but COVID came along March 15th, so everything was canceled. Then the guide dog school in Manotick, they phoned me, how about being home trained? And I said, that'd be great. April 1st, I was supposed to start home training. The instructor comes here for 2 weeks, and we walk my routes here in Shawville. And that just works out the best for me. I can get tips on how to do things. The dog gets familiar in its new environment. And then the provincial restrictions came on between Ontario and Quebec, so that was put on hold. When the restrictions were eased and lifted, it just happened to be May 31st, Nellie's retirement date, and Tosca arrived June 1st, Monday morning. The first day he let her out of the van and she came to me, I said, this is going to work. They say she's a pretty dog. Hey, you're a pretty dog? Hey, everyone says you're pretty. COVID worked out the best for me, because I was planning to go down there March 15th, and then when the COVID came, they had to cancel the classes, of course. And then they mentioned the home training, and talking to other clients before that were able to have home training, I said, that's great. I get to stay at home with my family. If I do get another dog, or when the time comes, I'll ask if I can be home trained again. It gives me independence. We all enjoy her very much.
Good girl. Good girl.
We're partners.